IT. So
Awesome. Thank you, David. And what I do is I take David's IT stuff and I apply it to sales. I apply it to real estate sales and all other sales out there, sales and marketing. And so we put together an AI Mastermind where we share what we found this whole month, how we grew, and then we have members. So people that join this mastermind say, I want more. I want to be a member with you guys. And then every Tuesday we have this, and then Thursday we have our member session. So with our member session, we dive deep into one topic for the members, and we actually go into more details of how to do it. Rather than today, today is more like this is the opportunity out there. So today is to expand your mind. This is what's possible with AI. And then Thursdays, we put on our gloves, get to work, and we work on it. All right. And so, David, why don't you start first? What are the updates this week that we added into our Ultimate AI Playbook? So members get our Ultimate AI Playbook. And so I'm going to share a link while David shares his updates. Okay.
okay, for updates, it's there are additional links. I post videos in there of reviews of different AI tools, people that I follow. So I'll include those in the book. It's there's some really smart people that do a lot of reviews, way more than I could possibly ever do or have the time to do. So I rely on their leverage to introduce me to many of those. So those links will be added or have been added in some cases to that AI playbook. And I literally, when I have free time, I'm on TikTok or I'm on Facebook. And when I see a video that is an AI, I have a little trick. I literally copy the link, I open up an email, and I email it to myself. And in the title, it's ChatGPT Dash. And I do that, and I can do it so fast now that when I want to recall all of the videos that I have been watching or that I wanted to save, because you know how hard it is to find a video 10 minutes after you watch it, you'll never find that again. I literally email the link to myself. And so now when I go into my email, I literally say, search for ChatGPT Dash, and I will get every video of all the videos I've watched in the last month in my email that I can reference anytime. And of course, the more description I put into it, the better, but that's the stuff that I'll be adding. Bill?
I think Phil's clapping.
Ah, gotcha.
Just applauding, brilliant idea, as usual.
Up to 70. Good stuff. And counting.
Okay, so then one of the things that we looked at last month and we taught you guys how to do was to make the custom GPTs. Has anyone started that? Tried that out?
No? I did.
Yeah. Okay. Why don't you share that? Share the opportunity of those My GPTs, right?
Oh, you're gonna have to enable sharing. You're gonna have to enable the sharing. You can't share it.
Can't share.
Yeah. Supposed to be published.
Okay. There you go.
Share and screen 2 and share. So again, I've been really inspired. One of the things that I love to do with this is to take information. Actually, video panel, there it is. Take information, especially from you and from others during the session. And one of the people that inspired me was Phil, of course, when he had that very good example of a client asking him or making a comment saying that they are moving into a new place and they needed a new dog and they weren't sure what breed to get. So I created Pup Finder Pro. If I click on that, I've trained it and I'm like, I'm single and I want to find a great dog. I'm a senior and I want to find a great dog. I have a new family. I want to find a great dog. I'm moving to a new property. I want to find a great dog. So what this does is it will ask you a series of questions and it will tell you what type of dog you should get. So let me do the senior. Well, actually, I'll do the family. Let's do the family. So I have a new family. I want a great dog. That's wonderful. Let's find the perfect pup for you. First, I'll ask you a couple of questions. And it's going to ask some very basic questions. Do you live in a house? What's your family composition? Are there any allergies? Experience with dogs? What your lifestyle is like? And you can answer as much or as little as you want. Of course, the more you put in, the more you're going to get out of it. So I'm just going to say 2,000 square feet, fenced in backyard, 2 kids, male and female, 13, oops, 13 and 15 years old, active lifestyle. Okay. One more. No allergies. Let's just see what it comes up with. Man, it's telling me fit, all the things that I want to hear. Active teenagers in the house. You have potential to welcome a dog that enjoys playtime and exercise. No allergies. It's doing Labrador, Golden, Border Collie, Australian Shepherd. It will also tell you the expected years of life and the average weight and size of the dog. So tell you the cost of kibble for the size of that dog.
People are going to ask, right? People are going to ask, why don't I just ask this question on normal ChatGPT? Why do I need to use a custom one like this?
This is the trained versus untrained model here. This is the trained model where I told it all the things to expect. And if I say, I live in West Vancouver, what stores can I buy food, vets, and what are those called? Kennels.
Yeah, this is perfect for anyone that's specializing in something.
Right.
Because when you ask in ChatGPT generally, it's going to give you a very general answer. Because David right now has programmed everything in here. And David could have programmed it that they only share holistic or maybe vegan or healthy dog foods. That's what it's going to use that angle, right? And rather than just having generic answers, people can specialize now. So anyone here that's an agent, you can do an agent version of this, your own GPT.
Yeah, again, this was made from a real life example of a realtor having a problem or actually having an opportunity where somebody asked them for something. He gave them the response using ChatGPT and sort of a less trained model, and he got the listing as a result of that service provided. So that's an advantage. That's a huge advantage. And ChatGPT, you could say, was got a solid assist in getting that listing. And if anybody else runs into similar problems where they have a complex question, you can provide a very quick and meaningful response with a simple written, beautiful text like that. Ali has a question.
Yes, thank you. I have a problem with the fact that when you have this, you can only offer these GPTs to paid members only.
Yeah.
I wish they had left it for everybody, so you could do it and leave it, give it to your friends and families and those kind of things.
Yeah, and I think part of the draw here is the usage and the value of having this information in trained GPTs. I think they'll find a way to monetize this, so those that are creating content will actually have this as an income stream. I think that's the overall intent. When I show you some of these other GPTs that are out there, like I have one as a KW Command Assistant for real estate agents. You can basically ask it anything about KW, anything about importing contacts and command, or anything else related to Bold, Ignite, all things KW. It will tell you, and then it will recommend if it can't answer your questions to contact somebody within your market center. So it's very smart on that, and I spend a lot of time training it to provide the right answers. A few other things that I've done, logo creator. So let's go and look at Explore GPTs just for a second, because these are all the GPTs that are out there. Kayak, Canva. In the past, we had somebody ask us, hey, is there an AI model that will create flowcharts or diagram? Well, there is now. And again, everything is now in ChatGPT. So before, I would go out to NVIDIA.ai to create a video for my business. And now it's a GPT in ChatGPT where I don't have to leave ChatGPT to have that question. Before, I would say, hey, can you create me a script for NVIDIA? And then I take that script and paste it into the NVIDIA AI tool. Well, I don't have to do that anymore because it's already in here. Where is it? Well, I do have it right here. So let's go into this one, Video Maker.
Mm-hmm. So all of this is on the paid version on.
That's right.
Plus, about $20 US a month.
Yes, that's right. So video is medical.
So you don't need to have another account from InVideo right now, right? This is all inside.
No, this is the free account, right? It's creating this with the free account. So now it's passed that information on to the video maker by InVideo, and it's starting to create an action. It'll just take a second for this to come up, but this is the evolution. And again, we knew all along that ChatGPT is going to be hard to beat what they're doing because they have market share, which means everybody wants to come to them to bring value. So if I click confirm, it's going to start, and here it is. And so here's what it does. It creates the video and provides me with a link, which will then open up in video.ai. There it is. Just wait till that finishes. Discover elegance and expertise. Let's click on it. And then it will start to generate that video. And this is what we've been doing before, but I would literally, make the script in ChatGPT and then come over into this and then paste it and then wait for it to generate. So
no matter if another company makes a AI, ChatGPT wants to be the Google of
100%
of AI. So if they have another great AI somewhere else, they want to connect it to them. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, everybody in this call, if you're paying attention to the AI stuff or you're on any social, especially on TikTok, I see it all the time. This is going to be the death of ChatGPT. I'm like, it shows me how naive you are. Like that's saying like this new search engine, Excite, is going to kill Google. Yeah, right. That is not going to happen not in a long time. ChatGPT owns the market share. Everybody's going to them. They have the most consistent product that I've seen since we started doing this. It's pretty amazing. And again, this is ChatGPT providing me and any user or need opportunity to use NVIDIA.io. So now it's literally promoting NVIDIA.io, making it simple for you to use the power of ChatGPT, just see it and automatically, create content using other AI tools that have been integrated within the GPT realm. So it's pretty amazing that this has taken a few seconds while that's working itself out. Let's go look at my logo creator. And created one here. Where is it? It's logo creator. Look at this. I asked it to create a logo for my field degree real estate business. And it said, it asked me a series of questions. Do you want it to be complex? What's a color scheme? How vibrant do you want it to look? Do you want one version or do you want 9 versions? And I said 9. And this is what it gave. Now, again, Phil Laree, there's Real Legree. Again, it's not the greatest in terms of lettering. That's the problem that most AI models have is letters. But you can see it got it right in a few of these. And I've created a bunch of these in the last little bit. I do have that. So let's go back to my video, see how it's doing. Okay, here we go. So my wife has a medical aesthetics business, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to show you and your partner how easy it is to create these videos. And this is a 2-minute video. Now, I can insert their logos, I can insert their images, their own videos.
Have you ever wondered why your skincare routine isn't yielding the results you desire? Could it be that your skin needs a touch more than just the usual creams and serums? Enter the realm of Luxe Medical Aesthetics, where the fusion of science, technology, and beauty creates a world of possibilities for your skin.
So you get the idea. It's created that content of thin air, professional video with narration. I can go in now and edit this. And here's all the story blocks in seconds. I can change the text. This is the people that I'm doing this for. That's my wife and her partners. That's their logo. I can literally insert these anywhere in the story and literally recreate this video. They're going to give me their own video images. So I'll literally import those into the media library and I will be able to create professional videos and content for them. You saw how long it took me to do that. That was one prompt in ChatGPT that went to video AI and literally started that process. And now I could just go in here and modify them. This is the free version. This isn't even a paid version of InVideo. So again, the number of things that are happening with this is just unbelievable. It continues to amaze. If you're somebody that books flights or somebody that uses Canva a lot, I haven't tried. The early version of this I tried, and it did work quite well. I think I'm going to Vegas very soon. I need a flight to Vegas on February 25th from Moncton to Vegas. Allow. Now, if anybody's used Kayak before, it does search a bunch of websites, does try and give you the best price. And now in ChatGPT, you're harnessing that power of chat to be able to communicate. And here we go. I couldn't have done that any faster had I gone to Expedia or any of those other things. Look at that, 464.
Saves you a lot of time. Doing all
It
those
certainly does, yeah. Yeah. And then the book this flight link is right there on each one of these. So again, this is integration at the nth degree. It's just unbelievable. It's the first time I've done this in this GPT model, but I'm not surprised that it's awesome.
So
because that's what's happening.
What I suggest everyone to do is like, get the pro account. I think the $20 worth it, right? Then you go to explore GPTs on the side there on the menu, and then put in your thing that you want to use, right? If you look at any AI out there, like if you just type in the one I was using, copy.ai, right? No. And so this site, if you go on copy.ai, they'll give you 200 credits, right? If you use it on ChatGPT over here, you get unlimited, right? So I would say check here first. If there's any AI you're using out there that costs money, check it here. see if they have it here. There's another one I use is like Squibbler, right? And I checked here, they don't have it, then okay, then I'll go use Squibbler on their site. Yeah, so always check here first, explore GPTs.
Yep. I think the other one we talked about, Kirby, was the copy.ai, which will help you create ebooks.
Yes. Yes, it was copy.ai and also designer, right?
Designer, that's the other one. Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Design AI book writer. It's called Designer. Create ebook in 2 minutes.
I think this is the opportunity for everyone right now is whatever you specialize in. There's many different people here in different fields. And if you're not doing this right now, it's going to get oversaturated in the future, right? It's just kind of like when YouTube was first started. If you put a YouTube video out, people can find you. Now it's a million YouTube videos a day gets uploaded. So books are something that were hard to write before, hard to publish. Now with Designer, look what it says on the website. You could do it in 2 minutes without writing a word. And so how much does this cost again, David? 20?
Yeah, it's like
$27.
There's a thing right now. Buy now, $27 one-time payment.
Yeah, so one-time payment, you could use that to write ebooks. I haven't used it yet. David hasn't used it. We're researching which book writing AI is the best now, so that next month we're all going to review it. Phil, are you using it?
Yeah, I've been using it for a few years. I paid the $27 years ago. And more than just this, what it really does is creates beautiful like ebooks online with the page turners. So it's you can take just anything, put it on there, and then just page to page and different graphics and designs. So it's such a valuable tool.
Bill, have you published any of the content?
No, actually, I haven't. I went to a new really amazing service that was only $3,000 that publishes electronic books for me. So literally, that was the next level from designer to all the way up to spending $3,000 a year on this new one. But I'll take a look and see if I've got it.
What's the other one called?
It is Studio HQ.
Okay, cool.
The reason I asked the question is because I know people that are creating ebooks and they're posting them online and they're making money off creating ebooks. And the ebook, you can create the book in ChatGPT easily, quite easily. It will create all the content and you put it in Designer and it'll create the images for your ebook and package it as an ebook. You export the file itself and you upload that to Amazon Books or whatever and put a value on it. Now it's for sale. It's open to the world. Children's books are a huge thing right now. So anybody who's looking for a side hustle, paying $27 for Designer and your ChatGPT subscription, you can write a book about anything that you love, that you're interested in, that you're passionate about, or that you just want to go and search the market for the most bought books right now or the most used content and create something around that. Chat will do it for you. Designer will package it for you. All you got to do then is post it on an Amazon store. Yeah. That could create passive income for anybody. I'm probably going to do this in the next 30 days. So I'm hoping by next month I have something to report back.
Yeah. So do that, and then I'm going to do one for real estate. There's lots of ebooks that real estate agents can write, and it's not generic, right? You write your experience. No! Oh, Patricia. Something's going on over there. So yeah, write your experience, your stories, and then turn it into a book. All right, my turn to share screen?
Yep.
Okay. All right, this is my custom GPT. So what I did was I taught a course this month and I'm going to be running it in February. So if anyone here is interested, reach out to me. I'm running Content Day. So Content Day is where we use AI to create 1 year of content. So I'm teaching you how to use AI to create 1 year of content. And while I was doing that, I thought, why don't I teach ChatGPT first before I teach the students? So I did that. I created my own GPT and I loaded all of my material that I wanted to teach into this chat here. And it's called Kirby Chen Content Day, right? And so if you look at when I say, let me see if I have it over here. Yeah. First-time home buyer. Okay, so this is Kirby Chen Content Day. I asked Content Day chat, can you make me 10 good hooks for a video about first-time home buyers? So here's 10 good hooks. Okay, Kevin, you can use these right now for your next videos. And then if you look at, let me see, if we go here, no, here, where can we go? Okay, so I don't have it. So let me just go to ChatGPT. And I wrote the same thing, okay? If I wrote the same thing, watch what it spits out. This is the difference between a trained GPT and untrained. Okay, so if I did that without training it or without using my Content Day one, you get these ones. Okay, do you see the difference? It's not as short and exciting, okay? Because what I did for my buyer hooks was I found all the best hooks and I loaded in there. So I gave them the best 100 hooks that has proven to gather attention, right? Stop that scrolling when you go on TikTok. Okay, so these are all different. So that's the difference between just using ChatGPT generally like this and using one that's trained, okay, in these custom ones. And you could do the same thing, but it'll take a long time. So me and David did the same thing. In these chats here, we would take a long time programming each one, right? And then getting the output we want after like maybe an hour of training these. But these ones here now are pre-trained by me or David or someone else. Like for example, where's my Tony Robbins? Right here. So this is Tony Robbins GPT, okay? They can't use his name, right? Because it's copyright. So it's Roni Tobin's GPT. So I have all the Tony Robbins training here in this coach here, right? I don't have to start a new chat and say, act like Tony Robbins, like we used to do that, right? Yeah. So you don't do that anymore. You just find Tony Robbins GPT. You can search it, Google it, search Roni Tobin's, and then you can say, do you know, let me test it out now, relationship day from date with Destiny. Okay. So if you guys know Tony Robbins, he does this course called Date with Destiny. So I'm just asking if he knows Relationship Day. Okay. Okay, so it'll tell me what Relationship Day is. Okay, so this is the stuff here. Okay, pretty awesome that we have these custom now GPTs. They could be copy.ai here. I have one from 11 Labs here that will turn the blogs into video scripts. Right. So if you turn your blogs into video scripts, and what that does is you can copy and paste the video script and go to 11 Labs and a person can read it out. So what that looks like is this. So 11 Labs, something we looked at last year, and it was expensive back then. I don't know if Phil, you remember, it was someone using your voice. All of my friends that are scared of AI stealing our identity says you're uploading your voice there. So if you guys don't want your voice up in AI land, then don't do this. But for me, this is what it sounds like. Let's see if you guys can hear it. So it's gotten a lot better. I did a lot of tests here with expressive Kirby. I have normal Kirby.
Today we are going to look at 11 Labs. We introduced 11 Labs last year to create our custom AI voice, and pricing was quite expensive in the beginning. Now it's gone down significantly. Let's hear a sample of my voice on 11 Labs now, and you can be the judge if it sounds like me.
Okay, so this now has gone down to $5 a month. All right, so if you guys want to make audio books, remember that book we were talking about with David just now? Well, you can turn your book into an audio book now by using this 11 Labs. So now you send it to Amazon, you have a book, ebook, and you have an audio book. Okay, David, you like that one?
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Love it.
Okay, and then Another one I've been using is Squibbler. So it does it. You could use a couple of AI, right? If you're writing a book, I started to like this one because they have a different section here already in what do you call these chapters, and they give me prompts of what to write. And I like writing, so I start writing the prompts. So I start writing the chapter out, and then after a couple of sentences, you can go to the side over here and you can say write. And what it does, it will auto-complete your idea. Okay, because you started writing, it will auto-complete it. It will look at your previous chapter and your next chapter, and it'll auto-complete it. Or you can make guided, follow your instructions. So tell AI what you want to write over here. Okay, so I go with this chapter. I wrote this about masterminds. I did the problem here. So I wrote the black part, and it continued with the blue part over here. Okay, and then I wrote the scope and limitations here. In this book, we'll also explore the benefits of masterminds. Okay. And what we're going to do in this book is look at historically, like what famous people or successful people have successfully used masterminds. And they're going to write that book here. Okay, I will take Squibbler here. I'll mix it with a little bit of ChatGPT. I'll go over there, mix it with a little bit of copy.ai, and then finally I'll run it through any plagiarism kind of checker. Okay, to get my book. All right. Lastly, the last thing I'm continuing to test, and this one has gone down in price. This is now $50 a month, and I'm still too cheap to get this one right now. Maybe when it goes down a little bit less, I might get this one. And this is a Hey Gen. So whatever you create on ChatGPT or the ebook that you create, you can take it and you can create mini videos of it. So this will be a video.
Today we are going to look at Hey Gen. We introduced Hey Gen last year to create our custom AI video, and pricing was quite expensive in the beginning. Now it's gone down significantly. Let's see an example of Hey Gen now, and you can be the judge if it looks real.
Wait, this was just a stock video, but what they do is that you would record your own face and voice, right? You take many samples of it and you upload it, and they'll take your face and how you talk on screen, and they'll create this AI avatar. So this site is pretty cool, Hey Gen. And the same is true with what I showed you right now, 11 Labs. The 11 Labs, these voices, I uploaded only 5 samples for them to make my voice. The max is 25 samples. So when I record all 25 samples, it's going to get give me a better voice here. Okay, so that's for 11 Labs. Okay, any questions in the chat, David?
Yeah, I see somebody has their hand up.
Okay.
Hi, Kirby.
Okay, Lou?
Hey, how are you?
You good? Good.
Good. So it's actually so because you were sharing that video concerning AI generated face and videos, I actually been working on something similar to that right now. And I have the AI face and voice generation. I do it through a studio back in China. But so if you mind, if I can share that with the group here, would that be okay?
Yeah, sure. Let's see what it looks like.
Sure. Let me see if I can share a screen. Okay. Let me know if you can see the screen. Go share. And so this is the video I did for our Chinese New Year.
Okay.
So the first part is the generic video of the thing. Good evening, everyone. My name is Louis, the broker record at Top Asset Realty. It is truly an honor to be here with such incredible guests, colleagues, friends, and family. Over the past decade in the real estate industry, I have witnessed transformative changes in how brokerage impacts agents. A top-notch brokerage isn't just reliable, it is a forward-thinking force, providing dynamic support. At HM Asset Alliance, we live by this philosophy, strive to go beyond expectations, inject innovation into client services, and most importantly, foster a culture of cooperative growth and teamwork for our agents. Atrium as a Lion 不仅是一个名字，它更是创新和信任的象征。我们是加拿大领先的房地产联盟
Okay, so
in Chinese, so I'm just gonna kind of skip it.
让我们
And then
so was that you in there actually recording that, or was that AI?
so that was AI.
So,
So
you didn't actually sit there to say all that.
no,
Okay, I
Yeah.
wanted to make sure.
so that was just AI generated. Basically, I taxed the script on ChatGPT, and I input his script. Now it did copy my voice, so the voice learnings took the longest. It takes about 45 minutes in English and 45 minutes in Chinese to read everything. And then the original video took about 15 minutes of recording, just random stuff you're saying with hand gestures. And then now going forward with that model, I can just type in anything, any language. Now, if it's a language that it's like different than English and Chinese, like for example, French or something, then you'll try to pick up my voice, but it won't be as accurate. So this is just the first version I'm working with, I'm trying out. So I figured since you're doing an AI Mastermind, I shared this with you. Yeah, thank you.
Very cool.
So
And
Kirby, the tool that you used before would actually change languages right in flight, right?
Right, yeah.
yeah. So this is what Lou just showed is something that you guys can do in HeyGen.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can change your language. You can do those hand gestures like Lou was just doing in the video. And then also with 11 Labs, you can also do the same thing. You could record something there and then change the model there and then change it to French, Mandarin, any language there.
And I think the reality is that there's for every model that we even display here, there's probably 20 others right now out there for you to try, and 20 or 30 already in development that are all trying to gain market share in that particular niche space. So, there isn't just one solution. There are tons of solutions out there that all do the same thing. And it's just a matter of searching for them, finding them, and testing them out. And some are free, and some are trying to get that market share by offering the usage to be free for a period of time. And the brilliance behind ChatGPT is, as Kirby said, you can go and spend credits on the free version on the direct site, or you can go to ChatGPT and access the same thing for free, unlimited all day long, which is the power of ChatGPT, really.
There's a question in the chat. Is there a copyright for generated text?
To my knowledge, no. Anything that's created by AI, again, there's many filters that you can put on that. If you want to put it in the playground and make it sound more human, or pass an AI detector, you can do all that stuff. But at the end of the day, anything created by AI, as far as I know, is copyright free. And I haven't seen anybody challenge that yet.
Yeah.
Where can we learn to create our own ChatGPT? Do you want to do that on the Thursday session?
Yeah, sure. We'll do that. Yeah, we'll do it on a Thursday session. So I'll send that in again, the link to join us this Thursday. We have a membership for our group. It's starts at $5 a month to support us in continue developing in AI. And over there in the link, Andrea. And you can support us there, and then we'll send you the links to the AI Playbook and also to the session this Thursday. Okay, well, we're gonna learn more about that. And David, what was the other thing you wanted to share? Hold on. Once again.
Yeah, just back to the GPT. You will be shocked at how fast, how simple it is to create a GPT, and the logo and everything else. What was the other thing?
Yes, the recording. People are asking me about the recording. So this recording and past recordings are on the Facebook group. Okay, I just put it in the chat. So join the Facebook group for the recording and for other access to other training. Okay, and so yeah, you sign up on Patreon. Okay, and then I'll see you on Thursday. But I want to open it up now. I want to see, this is a mastermind, so I'm also learning here. Does anybody have other tools that they're using? AI tools that's awesome. Maybe you want David and I to look at it this month and that we can present it next month. Anyone using any cool AI tools? Bless you, Billy.
You want to have a quick peek at that flip book that I made? I mean, this is some time ago, just
It looks great, Phil, by the way.
yeah, I don't know if it linked on it, but if you want, I can show that screen just for 1 second and
Yeah.
oh, not disabled, it's disabled, but
Okay, I'm going to enable it again.
okay.
Okay, there you go.
Share
Yeah, that looks super professional.
desktop too. This was from, you know, the ones that were in my KW was creating these nice little magazines, and I went, yeah, a bunch of pages, but so what? So I took it into Designer, and this was 2021 before the AI stuff was in here. But look how nice this flip book came out, and you could and you can do way more with them now. But that's what I'm saying, for 27 bucks, come on.
Mm-hmm.
I just took all my market review and flipped through it, added a couple pages myself, like some of it was from the magazine, and it's just that quick to be able to make up a magazine.
Cool.
So the other really cool, if you want to just see, but I'll say, if you happen to sign up with these people, the Studio HQ, it is really an amazing product that this makes. And I'll just show you one of the examples of my magazines. My projects, oops, sorry, published projects. I go into any one of these, a new, and I'll show you what this thing makes. So here's the storybook it makes.
This is all done by AI, Phil?
No, I don't know. This has been around or so, but it's another flip book type of thing. But look at the book this thing makes, and you can have pages changed. You can have movies in here.
Nice.
New listing, by the way, in case anyone's looking for a great place. But it's got all these cinemagraphs that you could choose from theirs, or it'll create any cinemagraphs for you, and it's just a stunning way to present a home. With all these different things you can put in there, whereas the actual things like this, the actual ones that change pages, I've got ones with whole movies that play in them, like this one.
How long did it take you to create this?
Oh, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. There's all these different templates, but you can do them for neighborhoods, for everything. But it's one of the most powerful tools. And I got to tell you, when I'm going out to people with this magazine and saying, this is how I'm going to present your home, they're always just, what? Wow. And it's amazing how many people that I talk to about it that have seen it, that have gone right through the whole book. Like, it's not just they stop on the first page. So this was, like I said, a way more advanced version, but it's as you can see there, it's studiohq.com, and I'd love if anyone said you found it from Phil Legree, because yeah, they got it. But yeah, it's about $3,000 a year. I'm wondering what, Chat GPT and tools like what you people are showing and teaching here might be able to take over from something like that. Like, I haven't used my Designer for a while, so just wondering, going, man, can I step it up and do a combination?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Phil. Emmer, you have a question?
Not really question. Thanks, Kirby. Been following you for a while, and certainly learned a few tricks, and especially with ChatGPT from the free session. I just joined the monthly, to support you back. So that's great. I look forward to really seeing you on Thursday. And
Thank you.
I have some questions. I'll save them for Thursday.
Perfect. Yeah,
Especially
send it
for
over to
training
us.
GPT. I'm still kind of new into that, so definitely training ChatGPT to do things that kind of comply with I'm trying to do, instead of just asking that general question, like you said, about come up with 10 scroll stoppers for video. It will give you just the generic information instead of narrowing down.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks for your comment. And I'm gonna give you one more thing. If you guys don't have Discord, and I made my whole team download Discord, but who doesn't have Discord right now? Anybody? Anyway, okay, Kay doesn't, Sam. So Sam, Kay, you know, get a Discord account. A lot of AI run on Discord, especially the imaging ones. Okay, so if you guys want great images, I know ChatGPT does images now, but me and David still think it's still like maybe 2 or 3 grades behind. And I'll just pull up my Discord here. So Discord's a chatting app, right? And so inside of the chat, people have been putting chatbots in there. And so basically it's a platform where we can connect with different chatbots that will do images. Like this one here, I was doing a recruiting package, right? And I needed a stock photo of grand opening ceremony of happy real estate agents. And it created this one here, right? Does it look real? Would you guys say it looks pretty real? Yeah. Right? I think it's much better than DALL-E right now or all the other ones. See, all of them are pretty good here. And if you notice, they try to cut out the hands. They try not show the hands in a photo, see? As much as possible, no hands, right? Here's a hand, all right? So Discord is a great platform where you can use Midjourney, right? I'm using Midjourney over here. Or if I do a slash over here, I've also now installed, let's see here, it's loading. I've also installed CArt here. You see CArt? I can create images now there. And I've also included Blue Willow. See Blue Willow? Okay. So there's all these different places, Wirestock. Okay. So how do you install these? Well, first you get Discord, learn how to use Discord, and then you can start and install different bots. So you join different servers. So for example, I'll join the CArt server here, right? This is a CArt server. I'm going to find the bot and I'm going to install it in my server, okay? So this is my server here, KCAI. This is the other server, CArt or LimeWire. I go in here and I'm going to find the bot. Usually they're hiding over here in the generation room. And I'm going to take this bot. See, CArt bot, I'm going to take it. Click it, right? I'm going to add it. I've added it already, so I'm not going to add it again. So I take it, I use it. Some of them will say you can only have so many credits, okay? So over here, come back here. You see this buff guy here, right? That's me, I work out every morning. Okay, so that's a face swap, okay? So I swap my face into a famous actor, okay? So I put my face in there. And you see up here, it says 49 out of 50 credits used, okay? So that means I ran out of credits. All right, to give you 50 of these face swaps for free. This one's called Insight Face Swap, another bot. Okay, so if you Google these things, you can find these bots. It's pretty fun. You put your face into it. This is Mr. Kirby number 3 face. I uploaded 3 of my faces in here. So I just said, I think I'm gonna use face number 3 here, put them in and see what happens, okay? There's me again, it's not really me, okay? There's me. I wanted to be in this guy's face, but it put me in the girl's face. It didn't work out. This one, it knew to put me in the guy face, not the girl face. Okay. There's me. And see, 27 credits used. So it keeps using the credits. When you finish the credits, then you can buy more credits, okay? So I think I showed some of these ones last time. You can see the difference between before and after. This is after, this is before. The trick is you have to use a source photo that's like your face. My face is not as long as this guy, right? So it doesn't work. You need to find a source photo before and after, right? To do this face swap. And then while I was doing all this face swapping, I found that CArt, okay? CArt actually does face swap on their website, directly on their website. So if you go to CArt, SEAART.ai, I think, and you can set up a free account and you can do face swap. Just send in the photo you want, like Arnold Schwarzenegger there, and I'll put David's photo as the other photo to swap in, and then they'll just put the face inside. Okay, so that one's a little bit easier than using this one. This one, there's a little bit of programming. Right? This one looks like me, right? A little bit?
Yeah.
A little bit. That's the source photo, right? All right. So what I do is I generate these photos on Midjourney, and then I put my face into it. Okay, so there's no copyright or anything, right? I'm not putting my face into an existing photo. I'm putting my face on an AI generated photo, so there wouldn't be that copyright problem. Okay, so let me check the chat. Sam says, is it difficult to install? No, for Discord. Discord's really easy to use. And installing these other bots here, you would probably have to, I'll do it on Wednesday. I'll do it on Thursday this week. I'll install one bot for you guys to show you how it's done. But you can just, for that, you can watch a YouTube video. That one's very simple. And every website that supplies these bots will show you on their website, okay, how to install it, because they want you to use it. I have another question here. Sometimes I find it. Okay, yeah. If you find ChatGPT very robotic, you're going to want to program it yourself. So if you're using the free version, then you ask ChatGPT, "Hey, you're a little bit too robotic, right? I want you to speak in my voice. So ask me 10 questions where you can humanize yourself." So Janine, what you wrote there, you write to ChatGPT. Yeah, I do that a lot. I actually yell at my ChatGPT a lot. So
I talk back to it too, Kirby, like it's a child, and I'm trying to educate. Like, what are you doing? That's not the right answer. And it's funny because somebody made a comment in one of the videos. Be careful how you talk to AI today. They could be controlling you tomorrow. So it's kind of funny. I have conversations with this thing, trying to teach it. And the funny part is, you can literally say, here are some emails I've written. Here is some content I've created. Use this as the basis for the style of everything we create moving forward. And it will use that information and do its best to make everything in that learned model sound like you.
yeah, that's the key to make it custom. Is whatever you want, you ask ChatGPT, what do you need from me, and then you can do it. I'll just quickly, I have a couple minutes. I'll show you an example of that here. I needed to write a PR, right? So where's that? Where's my PR bot? Okay, PR bot. So what I did is I go up here. See, there's a lot. If you don't, I should have made a custom one for this one, right? If I made a custom one for this one, I could have shared this custom one with my team, right? So they can use it. Anyways, what I did was, you're a KCC GPT now, you're a PR manager. Ask me 10 questions to write a better PR for it. Okay. You guess if you have bad grammar, you'll guess it. So this is what it said it needed. So what I did is I answered it here. Down here, I answered it 1 through 9. I answered what we service. Then it says, okay, this is what you do. And it asked me, Kirby, like, give me some Google reviews. Maybe that will help me. So I did that. I went all the way down here. I didn't like that press release, right? I said, I want better press release. What can you do? He said, why don't you send me your Google reviews? So I did it down here, see? I just copy and pasted all the reviews. I didn't even care about taking people's names out or anything. I just copied the whole page, and it says down here, thank you for your review. I know more about your team and your service now. Okay, so I send all the reviews in. And this is how you get ChatGPT to know your company a little bit more, right? You can send your website in there for it to review your website. Send my design statement, Google reviews. Okay, now at the very end, I said, rewrite the PR. Now you have more information about us. And so there it is. It writes the PR. Okay, in a couple of days, you'll see that PR released. It's a PR for, we just got ranked as the top 3 agent in Richmond Hill. So I want to write a PR for that, right? Do a press release. All right. So the key is everything is inside ChatGPT, but if you want to save time, then you go to the custom ones. Okay, if you want to save more time, then you go and search for things on Discord, or you search on Google for people that programmed it already. Okay, so I know Jason's watching right now, and Jason's like, how can I get the Tony Robbins, custom one? Okay. Right. So find those custom ones, install it. There's a lot of real estate ones right now. If there's real estate agents here, you can find real estate agent ones that are pre-programmed now, and you can install it right away and use it right away. Okay. Now the opportunity that David's taking, I don't know if you guys are taking it, but he's creating these custom GPTs, and then once the store opens later and he's able to sell it, he's going to sell it, this guy.
Yeah, the store is open now. The store is open and available. So anything you post right now, they don't have a payment option. I think they're just literally test driving it to see what type of usage there is. And somebody in the chat said about Synthesia.io. If you're using any of these tools, if you have ChatGPT paid version, go and see if it's already a part of ChatGPT 4. If you have it, because chances are somebody's already hooked it. If it's not hooked this month, I bet you it's hooked next month. Just because the access to these is just getting better and better.
Yeah. Awesome. We have 2 minutes left. Let's use up these 2 minutes. David's going to stay for a little bit right after for answer questions, right? But I wanted to know from everybody, like, what's 3 ahas today? Maybe one per person. What's 3 ahas that you got today that you're going to implement for next month when you join me next month? 3, 1 aha from one person, 3 people.
Put them in the chat.
Put in the chat or unmute yourself and share what you learned today and what you're going to implement. Okay, Ali?
Yes, I guess the use of other AI services through ChatGPT was an eye-opener. I liked it very much.
Cool. Thank you, Ali. Okay, let's take 2 more.
I really like the ChatGPT logo creator. I thought that was pretty cool that they could do that.
Yeah. Awesome. Thanks.
Again, the biggest challenge there is letters, characters has always been, for those that have been following us since the beginning, it's like the hand. The hand is always going to be a challenge. And only the big AI generators like Midjourney, even they know to shy away from the hand as much as they possibly can, right?
No, Midjourney now, I can circle the hand and say, just fix the hand.
There you go.
You can do spot changing now.
So now you're doing spot touching just like you would in the other paid tools that we have out there. So again, the advancement is getting better and better, and even Dolly, which is like Midjourney in its first or second edition, it's getting better and better, and to see it be able to create logos is pretty cool.
Yeah. And then let's take 1 more and we're going to complete.
Michael, creating brochures with Designer and creating videos with InVideo.io. Good job.
Yeah. So please use that. And if you guys come back next month, when you come back next month is to share with us. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. So David will be here, answer some of your questions. I got to run. I got an emergency. They've been looking for me for like last half hour, just running up the stairs. All right. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, Kirby. Okay. Most people are dropping. Anybody has any questions?
I just have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm very interested about that, what Phil explained on that video.io work. Can you guys send me a link? Or apparently there is a 3,000 per year subscription and you can do it your own, or do you know anything about that?
That's Phil's own tool that he's using, I think, local to Vancouver. I can reach out to Phil and ask him to provide that. And we can definitely showcase that again next month. Yeah, that's the first time I've seen that, and it's very impressive to have a flip book that will play video and have those shorts as you turn the pages. The visual of that is super professional, and in an industry where professional wins, I think it's awesome.
Yeah, well, I sent him a note via email.
Okay, cool.
Hopefully he will be able to reply.
Yeah,
I went to video.io and I'm sure there are steps to do specifically what he was doing. And instead of creating or digging into hours and hours of things, if he can share something,
yeah.
probably will be, if he's willing to, because sometimes.
Oh, I'm sure he is. Yeah, I'm sure he is.
Okay, well, thank you so much. Looking
Yeah, you're
forward.
welcome. Thank you. Devin.
Hey, David.
Hey, Devin.
I just want to make sure I'm signing up as a member properly.
Okay.
When I clicked on the link, it goes to a website. There's a little button there that says join for free. And then when it says subscribe now, I see there's different versions that we can subscribe
There
to.
is. Yes.
Okay.
That's correct.
So what's really
So
the difference between
the
these?
minimum version is $5, and that gets you access to our ultimate AI playbook that has all of our content, references, video links, etc. There is there's
$5
coaching. There's what's that?
I said do the $5 one. The rest is
Yeah,
like
yeah.
if you want one-on-one coaching and all that other stuff is the higher price ones. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so start with a $5 one.
Yeah, yeah. For sure.
Right on.
Thanks, Kirby.
So I'll send that to you. Helen, I feel that you should join and yeah, because I
Oh
think.
yeah, you definitely have to join, Hal. I hear you in the background.
15 books.
Oops, sorry.
That's all good.
David, we talked about teaching your GPT,
Yes.
but actually how you do that.
Oh my God, that is the absolute easiest part. Let me just see, Kirby, if you're still on, can you allow me to present here? I think I'm not the host.
Yeah.
I can't turn on the share my screen part. There we go. Thank you. Okay, so training a GPT. Let's just bring one of these over here that I have. And so when I was in, just give me one. When I was starting this to create this particular GPT, again, we'll talk about this on Thursday, and I can edit the GPT, and I can go in here and I can give it instructions. In the creation part, I can literally tell it different commands right here. Now, if I had a book, I had information, I would literally just say, please use this